I have seen it for some time now that the fight between WIKE and FUBARA is going to be a long one because WIKE is not ready to back down. Yeah, FUBARA is winning the war because WIKE now has been accused of looting 2 trillion naira. You know, the former governor of Delta State, Okowa, of course, has been accused of misappropriating 1.3 trillion naira. Before we always hear billions, 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 but now this is the first time I'm hearing again from these politicians, and this is the first time that this kind of amount is being talked about. So if Okowa is accused of that amount of money, then what do you think will be the fate of WIKE? And the reason why WIKE is boasting is not because of anything, because of the money they have stacked somewhere. And it's just unfortunate that the politicians are so rich. The country that they dwell in or they take up that they are leading is the poorest in the whole world. Yet the politicians, the ones who are leading, are the ones who are super and stinkingly rich. I was listening to this Pastor Sam Adeyemi. He said the reason why we are still where we are today because of the elite who have really coined the wealth of the nation for themselves. No conscience at all. No conscience. The difference between them and the other developed countries or developing countries, because as far as it is, irrespective of how you want to coin Nigeria, that Nigeria is a developing country, Nigeria is an underdeveloped country that is not even ready to be on the path of a development. So when you see those countries that are developed, because the elites among them, they have conscience. But in this Nigeria, because you can say that's to the whole of the continent, African continent, but we speak more of Nigeria because we know what is happening. We know the mindsets of these people. There might be some sort of similarities between all these other African countries, but we talk about Nigeria because that is where we are. This is what we have known all our lives. It has always been like this, just that it's aggravating and it's escalating day by day. It has been happening before now. That's why some people will tell you that what happened in the past that's supposed to be a kind of failure, that we are supposed to know, we're supposed to have known better and improve on them. But unfortunately, we are retrogressing. The politicians of old, they are not even perfect, but we expect the ones now, having gone through all of those processes and so have learned lessons. The unfortunate thing is this, that the ones that are crying, they were crying, complaining about the few things, because if you want to compare the evil that those politicians committed or did as at that time compared to what is happening now, the ones happening now is very unimaginable. And the ones that are there now were crying, but now they are doing worse. No conscience whatsoever. So the fight between FUBARA and WIKE is a long one. It's a long one, as long as it will be, because unless maybe after FUBARA must have finished his own tenure and he wants to leave quietly. If not, because the WIKE that we have seen, the WIKE that we know, is not ready to back down, because these guys, when this power intoxicates them, they don't look back. It's just like somebody who is taking drug. You just want to take it, you want to take it. You don't even care the damage it has caused some people in the past. And that is exactly what happens to Nigerian politicians. No matter what had happened to some people that they ought to have learned lessons with. No. They won't do that. They will continue. They will continue. So some people will tell you that how can FUBARA come and implicate or expose a WIKE? Because WIKE was the governor, FUBARA was the accountant general, and they said if he does it, it's going to affect himself. And FUBARA said one of the reasons or the secret things he's been using to dealing with WIKE, he knows it because he can exonerate himself completely. He's the one in charge. If he wants to bring WIKE down, he will bring WIKE down. People who are saying FUBARA does not know what he's doing, if FUBARA should go in the line of WIKE or the way WIKE used to react without thinking, or he just say something without thinking. If FUBARA should go in that line, WIKE will not be where he is today. I think people are calling FUBARA an English, a betrayer, this and that. If he wants to show you this, the real meaning of a betrayer, oh my goodness, you will not stand. WIKE will not stand, and that is why you see that the only thing WIKE can do is just to use all those judges, the security and the government uh, instruments. Even at that, even with FUBARA on its own still have some sort of power, even at state level. And the old people, everybody is looking at the masses, they are looking at the way things are going. You cannot just do what you want to do because it's going to backfire. And that is why you see that Tinubu and WIKE, they are still watching on the best way to strike FUBARA. But it seems FUBARA knows it all. You know what? When people say FUBARA, you don't know who you are dealing with. I see those people as ignorant people. Nobody can know WIKE more than FUBARA. FUBARA is holding him at the jugular. He's holding WIKE at the jugular. Just that WIKE is just a stubborn person. He knows. He's just trying to do all of those things so that it won't look as if he's going to back down. I remember vividly, I said sometime last year or this year or so, when FUBARA said he's going to probe everything probable concerning the last administration, and before you could say diplomacy, WIKE just calmed down and began to face his Abuja work, even which people have been telling him to do. He was not saying anything. But when he saw that a lot of things that, I'm sure they must have talked to FUBARA, don't go in that line. We started saying or hearing WIKE talking. He was not having that guts to be talking. Though his voice that he's using, they are as weak as whatever. Because how can you want to be here and there? You cannot concentrate. You want to be in Abuja, you are calculating, you are looking for enemies here and there. You are looking for how to help Tinubu in 2027, and you still want to be controlling the affairs of rivers. And that is the only assignment FUBARA has. So he will plan so well. So the boys are all these people that WIKE has been using. They are not even tactical. They are following the lead of WIKE, and WIKE is overwhelmed, and that's why they are goofing in most areas. So this trillions of naira that is being said that WIKE has looted, let's see how it's going to turn out to be. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take in the comment section. Thank you.